Hey guys, Sandy here. Welcome back to the channel. Today I am tackling my dies. So they're a little bit of a hot mess. They're kind of all over the place right now. I have some that are organized, but not really organized. I have some in here and some in here. It's just kind of all over the place. So these are my thin dies. I still do have thicker block dies. They are in their own place, but this is what I'm working on right now. So let's see what I can do. Hey guys, so I am just going to start out by popping through these bad boys and seeing what I have. So I am kind of dividing them up into a basic shapes, and then I've got florals, words, and I think I end up doing a couple different ones as well. Plus, I like going through and touching the scrapbooking supplies. I feel like you need to go and just touch and look at your stuff every so often so you kind of refresh on what you have, because there were definitely things in this collection of dies that I kind of forgot I even had. I was like, oh, how about that? So there are some dies that have been already added to magnetic cards and placed in the pocket die holders. There are ones that have not been placed in pocket die holders, but they are on magnetic cards. And then I have some that are still in their original packaging, and that is an embossing mat to take your dies and make them be actual mats. So I've got plenty of words. I've also got alphabets, so dividing them up. Now I did toy around with the idea of finding a smaller bin for these dies, because this bin, when it's full of the dies, it is kind of heavy. But right now I have decided not to go that route, and I am just keeping them in one. Not that I really need any other excuse to buy more storage. I love storage. I just love it. I like finding the perfect storage. I like reworking my storage. Storage is like a secondary hobby to scrapbooking, where part of the fun thing about scrapbooking is rearranging and changing things around. So yeah, I do have a lot of Brutus Monroe dies. I used to get their die of the month. Some of them I have multiples of. So going to go through that. Those are Quick Cuts dies. Do you guys remember the Quick Cuts? I regret selling my Quick Cuts handle. I went to the Cuttlebug, which was perfect because it cut everything that I needed it to cut. It cut my thin dies, it used embossing folders, it cut sizzlets, which I still have a stack of those. It cut the quick cuts, it cut the metal dies, like it cut everything. And then my Cuttlebug bit the big one after many, many years. And that made me regret getting rid of the quick cuts, because I haven't ever really found another die cut machine that I think works as well as the Cuttlebug did for the quick cuts dies, right? Like it's either the quick cuts handle or the Cuttlebug, and you know, they don't make any one of them anymore. So I am going to adjust and rearrange some of these dies, and I'm also organizing them. So I also haven't figured out how I want to get these bad boys labeled exactly. So I cut some black cardstock down and just place them in between the storage envelopes with the magnetic dies on it. Now I am dividing it up into, the shapes are being divided into smaller categories than just shapes. Like I'm dividing up my hearts, my stars, my circles, the squares and rectangles. I'm calling them like label-y things, labels and dies. That's not what I meant to say. Labels and tags. So they will all go together. And I'm just getting that done. And going through and actually taking the dies that are not on magnetic cards and putting them on magnetic cards. Now, if it does come with a paper, I'm going to tuck that into the back, but the die is going to be the first thing that you see when you are flipping through. I do have to get creative with some of these magnet sheets and tucking these dies in together, and some die sets have 2 magnet sheets in one storage envelope, which I'm totally good with. So I am going to come on here in just a moment or two and walk you through the final bit of this process. So I will hush now so we don't overlap different voiceovers. Alright guys, so I thought I would bring you back in and show you what I've done. Now I have ran out of magnetic sheets, so there are some die sets that are not in these same pockets. They're in their original packaging. I've taken my Disney dies and put them with my Disney stuff. I have a whole cart of Disney stuff. I've also taken the Christmas dies and put them with the Christmas stuff. Because I didn't even remember I had Christmas dies when I was pulling out my Christmas stuff. So my plan is to keep Disney with Disney, Christmas with Christmas, and then I've got these sorted by categories. And right now I just got them separated by some cardstock. I think I might, these are heavy, right? Like these are heavy. So I think I might get smaller bins so they're not as heavy. I gotta figure that out, but these are heavy, guys. So I've got circles, squares and rectangles, stars and hearts, hexagons, labels, banners, and tags. Then I have some birthday stuff. I have florals and leaves. I have words. I have thanks, because I had plenty of thanks. I've got alphabets. Then I've got decorative bits, because I really didn't know what else to call them other than decorative bits. I've got panels right here. I got lots of these panels that need to go into the same packaging. I have my tier tray. So I have a tiered tray die, and then the summer set, the Christmas, which was what came. This was the tiered tray. And then the fall and Halloween add-on. And then I have animals and transportation. Then I have food. Then holidays, which aren't Christmas, summertime beachy stuff. And then I have these back here that are kind of like rando things that I don't know exactly what to call them. And then the very back is my magic camera lawn fawn die that I absolutely love. And I think I've only ever used it once. Then over here, I have dies that are oversized and will not fit in here. So these bad boys don't fit in the pockets, so we're not going to put them there. I also have my Quick Cuts dies, and then a couple bigger dies that don't fit my Quick Cuts Katie alphabet. And then I've got Quick Cuts alphabet here, some of these long guys, some of these guys that don't fit in my little Thinlit cases where the other ones live. So and there is a bug in there. That is gross. Okay. Well, yeah. Shit gets real here on this channel, guys. And I'm going to take care of that. And I hate it. It's that little funky stink bug type thing. They are everywhere. Every state we've lived in, we've found these bugs. I wonder if he's even alive. Oh yeah, he's alive. Okay, we're gonna murderize a bug, not on camera, because I don't know if that's even allowed to do. Don't need to be demonetized or reported or anything for killing online, even if it is a creepy little bug. So that's the dies, guys, and yeah, I'm gonna shut up, and thanks for watching, and I will see you guys again real soon for another video.